Flight team, stand up! I go by Flight, but you could call me FTC. We got the man JxmyHighroller, the craziest trade in NBA history. We all know, if we can even guess, even if you have one IQ level, we can all guess what this video is going to be about. And after this, man, we got some even more, you know what I'm saying, interesting news going around the league involving a Doncic trade and also stuff involving like other teams and stuff. Without further ado, man, let's check this out. Oh, he got everybody reaction. Yo, hold on. I can't tell what's real, fake on these apps anymore. Spam the column. Who else? I'm trying to find it outrageous. Everybody thought it was Shams got hacked.
There aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks.
Add the mail said, did somebody steal Shams' phone?
At 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season? What, did Michael Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually
you know what I've also been feeling like too? Like, by the time this trade deadline up, bro, it's going to be not only one of the biggest trades that have happened in any professional sports, but about 5 or 10 years like down the line, people are going to just start discussing like how like, and I bet you they're going to probably swing Adam Silver into it. They're going to be like how Adam Silver saved the NBA from completely dying out and everything. And it's going to be talking about these trades. Like, these trades are little, like, even if it's just, which is not going to stop because there's going to be way more trades. But like, even let's say there's no more trades for the trade deadline, just Doncic going to the Lakers alone, just off the rip, that's just absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? That, like, bro, holy moly, bro. I still can't believe it, bro. Like, days later.
It was clear that this trade was, unfortunately, very real. And the Mavericks are, in fact, out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible for...
He said that? The crazy thing is, wait till you see the video afterwards where we're going to talk about the, we got basically like 3-in-1 vids. We extra stuff.
He would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances. The same player who, by the grace of God, miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
Nah, facts.
Today's video is sponsored for a shot in the action. DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code JxmyHighroller. Bet just $5 on JxmyHighroller. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal.
I literally said that, bro. Last time I paused the video. Bro, I literally said that, bro, when he got traded, bro. Flight's headed again.
Feels so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this, the Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out...
Yo, bro, see the fact that, Highroller just broke it down like that, I don't even know that was an actual comment statement made by the NBA or whoever said that itself. Yo, like, that just shows you how capped some of these athletes be, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. If LeBron would have came out the gate and just been like, oh, yeah, like, if somebody asked him, were you part of this trade deal and stuff like that, bro, do you know the amount of backlash he would get, bro? So it was just better enough to say, like, oh, like, I had nothing to do with it. Whether you want to believe it or not, bro, like, if you were an absolute LeBron stain, bro, like, you have to be the most delusional person on earth. If you think, literally, not even, like, one of the faces of the NBA right now, we have literally the top 3, like, biggest celebrity icons worldwide. You think the amount of power that LeBron James has, you think he didn't have any hint that that trade was going to go on. Now, who is to say that he didn't necessarily want it to happen or follow through with it? But come on, bro. Do you think not somebody in the Lakers staff or somebody in the NBA, bro? And also what I found out too, LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, is the same agent as Anthony Davis, bro. So I want you guys to also sit back and think into a perspective, bro. When an agent, bro, basically an agent is somebody who deals with like brand deals and stuff like that. Make sure you don't get screwed over on all types of contracts and just all other sorts of things like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. You don't think somebody ahead like elbow LeBron like these, my nigga, and was just like, hey, bro, like, this trade could possibly happen, but I'm not saying that it's confirmed, but just in case, if you hear something happens, you know what I'm saying, you know ahead of time. I wouldn't even be surprised if LeBron already knew something like this was going to happen by, like, middle December, bro. Because there wasn't that around the time when, like, the Lakers was, like, already, like, kind of struggling. They kind of started out fast in the beginning of the season. And then the same with my Warriors, like, they had a little bad dip, especially coming into the holidays and stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. Like, and to be fair, like, the only players around the league or any type of sports franchise that truly don't know they're going to get traded is players that are, like, consistent casuals and below. Because it's just, like, they just, you know, they're just not that, not to be offensive to any of them, like, they're just not good enough to have that type of connect. And that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, come on, man.
This was the cleanest way this
like
deal
right now, I believe that the Warriors are going to have some type of trade or signing before the trade deadline, bro. Right now, Curry knows exactly who's going to be on that team by the trade deadline and who's not going to be on, and what's going to happen. 100%. He knows. You know what I'm saying? They just, especially like, you also got to break it down to like a business and political aspect, bro. Like, if you understand like how a lot of these contracts work when it comes to like wide varieties of like corporate like levels of business, bro, there's a lot of like non-disclosure stuff that you can't say. Like, let's say like if LeBron, for example, has like a future, I'm just making up a brand deal or whatever. Like, he probably already has, so I'm just making it up. Let's say he has like a future, what's a popular soda, like Dr. Pepper or something. You know what I'm saying? Later on in the year. We're talking about like 50 M's. They're going to plan on doing like a commercial for like the finals or something somewhere in the summer. Bro, I'm pretty sure. No, I know for a fact he's alerted ahead of time and he can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. And then it just goes for a lot of other things. So,
have gone down. Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue. Which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping it. No bidding wars, no asking around and assessing other offers. They just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise. The players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap. If Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap. If an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note.
Bro, that's actually crazy now that he just broke that down, bro. Bro, did Doncic like smash like the owner of the Mavs or something? Like, did he smash Mark Cuban's like? He said that like Mark Cuban said he'll give up his wife or something to keep Doncic on the team. Then like Doncic actually like smashed her after like a 50-point outing or something, bro. Like I don't understand. Like, how does this make, bro? Looking at Mikal Bridges, a dude that has less than 30 jersey sales in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, have these amount of first-round picks. It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand.
It makes no sense.
I don't understand.
And that brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable. Because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably third or fourth on that list. The only two players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had two major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight. The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For fuck's sake, Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans are still sticking by him. Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this, because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. Wow. What does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Blazers well, fan? Because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them. Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising career.
Yo, High Roller be tapped in. We already been noticed though, but yo, it's just hilarious.
And as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. Damn. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice.
Wait, Doncic and Dirk Nowitzki played when Dirk was still in the league?
And hope
or is this AI?
For greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers.
Damn, I didn't know that. It probably was his last season when Doncic came to the league.
And you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team traded him away because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick. This is coming from a desperate man who's got 18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world, who gets better in the playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate.
Maybe thinking about it too, like I think the Mavs also did this, like obviously it comes down to business at the end of the day with these trades, but like, do you think just because like Doncic's been injured and this is as long as he's actually been out in his entire NBA career so far, this shit low-key scared the Mavericks? Like, damn, like, bro, do we really want to pay this guy 300 mil, 350 M's? You know what I'm saying? And he can be just... Because, look, Embiid hasn't played all season. He's out for the rest of the season, I believe. You know what I'm saying? They paid Embiid a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And along with other NBA players. And the problem is within these past, like, I want to say 5 to 7 years in the NBA, a lot of NBA players especially have becoming way too comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sitting out games, especially games where it's just like, hey, bro, what are you sitting out for? What, did you forget to tie your shoe or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like stuff like that. So I think maybe the Mavs at the last second was like, damn, bro, like, what if Doncic comes back, but then just like he gets injured again and then he's missing half of the next season? That just ruins us for 2 years straight. I think the Mavs kind of got scared, man. Shit, I don't know.
Who's
a lot of
hitting
questions.
his prime isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade. An oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season, but superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing. Oversized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on 1 team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough. Which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or 2, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise, and they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade. If you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month...
It's crazy, man, because I just thought about, like, bro, LeBron had motherfucking AD and Doncic to finish off the rest of his remainder NBA career, and then MJ had Kwame Brown, bro. Like, that's actually, like imagine, if, like, MJ had the same amount of, like, help LeBron had, bro. Like...
window.
Shit is
but
crazy.
Zoom out, and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
Hey, man. The NBA getting spooky, man. It's getting crazy, man. All right, man. So, we got this one video I wanted to check out with you guys. Bro, did you guys see this right here? Doncic copped a $15 million house in Dallas. And I was trying to see if it said it in the title. I believe when I seen it on a blog page, he copped it about a week ago. And then he come to find out they just traded him.
Chandler Parsons on the run it
So
back
check
show
it out.
revealed some things about Luka Doncic, like how he settled on a house about a week ago, Luka being in tears when he found out about the trade, and he also texted
Oh,
Mark
he was
Cuban
in tears. I didn't even see that
to
part.
get his reaction about Luka's trade.
My biggest issue was professionally, respectfully, how they handled that. Me and Lou were good players. Lou, much better than I was. And Luka, his career has been unbelievable. Most of those star players have a dynamic and a dialogue with front office, with ownership on what's going to happen.
Like, the fact that even happened, bro, like seriously, what did Donaghy do, bro? Like, seriously, like, that's just foul, bro.
I find it extremely disrespectful. I find it
Thank you.
horrific, bad business for you just to go and do this. And I'm also not buying that J. Kidd just didn't know. I know you have to keep it in-house. I know you have to keep it close, tight, especially nowadays with social media, and Sham somehow gets in there and finds everything out. But I just think this is bad business when you draft this guy. This dude just bought a $15 million house. Just closed it last week in Dallas. Apparently he cried like when he found out. And this is your everything. He took you to the conference final last year. I just find it extreme.
Now, obviously, you know, Donaghy can still have, you know what I'm saying, multiple places. There's nothing wrong with having multiple places and stuff, but it's just principle, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Donaghy has, like, a family or not, I want to assume, but it's just messed up, man. The NBA, man, it's a cold world, man. And it's somebody very, very, you know what I'm saying, sketchy in the Mavericks, you know what I'm saying? It's somebody. It's somebody, man, that was behind that.
BS.
That's
and
nasty
there
work.
needs a change around when players make decisions like this to understand that more. That's better for their future, their family, their life. It's not saying Nico did this because he thinks it's better for the map. So it's not a consistent thing, and we always get caught up on the player leaving. He's a bad guy. Like, Jimmy Butler wants to be traded right now, probably for a real reason. Like, he's off the hook a little bit, in my opinion, now, just based on this one move.
Right. See, I can see if this was Jimmy Butler, they did it. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy Butler did it to himself. But Donaghy, bro, I damn near forgot. Damn near, you know what I'm saying? Donaghy, obviously, we know he's in the league, but he's been quiet because he's been injured. You feel me? That's how, you know what I'm saying, problematic he is, dog. Like, they do that shit to Donaghy. And you know what's the crazy thing that I've been seeing he quotes on Twitter? Yo, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't think shit sweet if you in a relationship that your girl will not trade you for another nigga, bro. Because it will happen. Remember, it's only just your turn. Like, I think this entire trade situation could just, like, give you a valuable lesson about life. I feel like I remember, like, this one other quote, too, that was, like, said way back then, bro. And it was saying something about, like, never attach yourself. It was, like, these three things about never attaching yourself. But I know the first one, but I don't know the other two. But it was basically saying something about never attach yourself to, like, too long, like, to a business or something, like, around that type of, like, ball frame. Basically, what that means is that don't attach your feelings to a business rather than just attach your business aspect to the business, but not your actual love to the business, because it can end up hurting you, if that makes a little bit of sense, man. So, man, I hope this stuff is, like, teaching. This is low-key, like, a life lesson for, like, everybody in the world, man. Like,
said, I'm so confused, and he wrote
in all
back, that makes
aspects.
two of us. So that kind of tells you right there, he wasn't involved. And by the way, this new ownership, Patrick Dumont and Adelson family, they're business people, right? They're Vegas casino, real estate moguls. They know nothing about the NBA and basketball. So they have fully given Nico the keys to do decisions and make big, bold moves like this. So I believe Mark. I think this is just more of a shock. The comment he said now is coming to light about, filing on Monday, which obviously is getting pulled back to light. But
hey, man. So we got that part, and then I wanted to check out with you guys. We got a lot of news. So for NBA Central, just kind of scrolling around. Bro, so my Golden State Warriors have called on every All-Star in the NBA. According to the Charizard dude. Yo, the Warriors are going to work, fellas. Stay on that side, bro, when it comes to my Warriors, bro. Let's hear it out.
Are the Warriors?
The Warriors are legitimately calling about every All-Star player. You just name the All-Star player. The Warriors have probably called it. And Paul George, they have called it. They made calls on every star. And that, of course, includes players like LeBron, players like Kevin Durant, players like Jimmy Butler. They are making calls. They are dead set on trying to find another star player.
Hey, we about to get a Kumpo, bro. Remember when Kumpo said he don't mind coming to the Warriors? He was on Instagram Live and somebody said you should go to the Warriors, and Kumpo read the comment and said it out loud. Yo, that would be the most dynamic, perfect trade ever, bro. Trade Draymond Green, Kuminga, and a couple of round picks and stuff for a Kumpo. Oh, man, game over. Come on, Butch. Go ahead and do it, bro. Y'all got Damian Lillard anyway.
Superstar player with Stephen Curry. That is another subplot to this trade deadline as well.
Hey, man, that's some crazy stuff. All right, so we continue to look around. We're just kind of scrolling down. Oh, bro, look what's on the Explorer page, bro. Hold on, we're going to look at that in a second. KD potential return to the Golden State Warriors. Trade talks heating up. KD, come over here, bro. Come back over. Man, bro, this is crazy, bro. This is like, yo, the most like, yo, every second there's some new news, bro. And then we just read this already, according to Chandler Parsons. Don could cop that house. And then Warriors have shown interest in Paul George. To be honest, I'm not even trying to be messed up, bro. Yo, keep Paul George, man, on the Sixers. I don't want no Paul George, bro. That man is podcast P. I can drop him off in the 1v1 at this point of his career, bro. Like, I even hate to say it, unless Paul George comes out and has a 40-point game, yo, this brother is washed, man. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Nobody wants Paul George, the Warriors. Please keep him on the Sixers and let him keep doing his podcast over there in Philly. Please, keep him over there. We don't want him. The Miami Heat has asked Grizzlies for young players, but were rejected. The Grizzlies sample had hell exploring. It talks about Miami, so you can read that, y'all. And then Milwaukee Bucks have shown interest in Kuzma, yet there has been very little chatter on Milwaukee's pursuit of Butler in recent days. You have the Buns have been listening to Kevin Durant trade talks, which I just talked about on the Explore page, but this was 8 hours ago. Now, apparently, he may go back to the Warriors. Several people within the Warriors front office have dreams of LeBron James and Kevin Durant and the Warriors teaming up together on Golden State, bro. And mind you, this isn't Centel. This is NBA Central. They're a reliable source. So I think this is the one. Oh, this is 7 hours. This is the one that was on the Explore page. Okay, so this Kevin Durant one is saying, the Warriors, March Stein reporter, did not move forward with their own comments regarding Zach LaVine and Vujovic this weekend. Warriors need to deliver over the pursuit of Jimmy Butler and wait for it. Bro, you know what's funny? I think the Warriors are actively in this trade. You know what I'm saying? Market right now. 80% of the reason because of your boy FlightReacts, bro. I've been applying pressure literally every single Warriors loss that we need to get a trade or some type of a signing, bro. This is amazing. The impact, man. All right. And then you have Tucker or PJ. I don't even know how this dude is still in the league. I'm surprised he's not playing with Dwight Howard. He kisses a lot of ass, bro. Because Tucker literally has more sneakers than he has total points in the league. Bro. So apparently interest is the Buns, the Sixers, the Heat, the Bucks, and the Mavericks. Thank goodness he is not no interest going to the Warriors, because that brother is trash. He just sucks. And the Lakers are no longer LeBron's team, they're saying. Brian Warhorse said. Let's check this out.
The big thing that had just happened is every year of LeBron's career, 21 plus seasons, everything that the teams have done when he's on it has been about him. That is no longer the case. Everything the Lakers will do going forward will be about number 77. They are now Luka Doncic's team. That is a complete different situation. So,
funny thing is, like, LeBron's ego, he's not going to allow that. Unfortunately, Doncic's going to have to be second. Like, am I not speaking facts? It's just
how the Lakers address their roster, because the roster is now messed up. They don't have any big men. And whether they make moves for this LeBron era this year, or to this year or maybe next, or whether they make moves for the next 3 to 5 years, will tell us a lot about what they're thinking. And by the way, when it comes to Dallas, they're not done either. I suspect both of these teams will make another move or two before Thursday afternoon.
A31, if we...
All right. You got Caleb Martin. I don't even know how he's still in the league. The Lakers and Kings have shown interest. And okay, I scrolled as far as possibly down. Scroll up a little bit more. Whoa. Okay, this is fresh. 7 minutes ago, the Warriors are reportedly desperate. Are surveying their canvassing to degree. Yes, they are. Bro, come on, man. This is clickbait. The Warriors are not desperate, bro. Let's be honest, bro. All we need to wait for is Draymond Green and Kuminga to come back from injury, bro, and we're right back in the top 3 in the West. We just need an extra little addition because it's going to help our squad. Like, bro, have some respect about the Warriors, man. Nobody's desperate, man. Come on. The Suns are strongly considering KD deals before the ends. You have the Warriors still remaining in the mix for Butler. Executives around the NBA reportedly fears that the Lakers were the only team allowed to bid for Doncic. They were the only team allowed to bid for him? Executives from around the league were both furious and jealous that the glitzy star-driven Lakers have been the only team given an opportunity for the bid. I mean, I don't know. How do y'all feel about that one? All right, and then we got some interesting video right here. We got Curry's live reaction to the Luka and AD trade. This video just came fresh today.
Good or bad?
Got pods in the cut.
Good or bad? That's real?
Yo, pods is hilarious, man.
Just because.
Hey, man, that's some crazy work, man. You know, if you have NBA players like reacting like that, it just shows. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. Let me see, because you know these news is coming in like hot. You know what I'm saying? Like hot, like bacon right now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I can find every page just in case they put out some new news. Because I always have a weird habit. Look, 3 seconds ago, we got some new thing. AD and Max Christie with the message to Mavs fans. This was literally 3 seconds ago, fellas.
Mavs fans, your boy AD here.
What's up, it's Max Christie.
Max. And we're excited to be a part of the organization, be a part of the team. We're going to do something special with y'all, man.
We'll win a lot of games.
A lot of games. We're excited, and we can't wait to get on the floor, support the team, and do what we do best.
Yes, sir. Go Mavs.
Hey, man, it looks like AD and Max Christie are in good spirits. Hey, and I'm not going to lie to you, the Mavericks, I mean, obviously, compared to Doncic, it's still not even. But, like, bro, Max Christie is a solid role player, averaging about 10 to 15 points per game. He has great energy, plays both ends, offensive and defensive ends of the floor. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, the Mavs is still a second-plus round team, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they actually got better defense. Defense wins championships. I had reacted to it on stream about if you've seen it at the last NBA Chaz video, it was on the side of the GM and the Jason Kidd. They basically was talking about like, okay, like, oh, the reason why we made this trade is we wanted like a two-way player that can, you know what I'm saying, play defense and stuff. So hey, man. And then we got Doc kept it real about the Luka trade. He said, I thought it was AI generated. Hey, I mean, shit. My man Doc Rivers is pushing 60, man. So of course, did anybody else think it was AI generated? We have a first look, Fox in the Spurs uniform, or is he wearing number 4? And we have a random football news right here. Cooper Kupp says the Rams are seeking an immediate trade. San Diego Rams, man. I mean, wait. No, San Diego Chargers. LA Rams. How do y'all feel about this, man? Now you guys know Kupp is a Pro Bowler. So, hey, man, I don't know how y'all feel about this, man. What do you think, Kupp? Hey, Kupp, come to the Patriots. Come to the Patriots. Yeah, come to the Patriots. Why not? And then we have 80 says goodbye to the Lakers. 6 years I came here with the vision to win a championship, and I will never forget the moment we did, which was in 2020. So my teammates, our friendships go beyond a locker room and a jersey. LA will always have a special place in my heart. LeBron might not call it quits anytime soon. Chance LeBron signs extension with Lakers as Luka addition could extend James' career. What do you guys feel about that? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like LeBron, he max has 2 years left in the league, bro. Because what LeBron doesn't want to do, like you don't want to, like even let's say he lasts 5 years. Those last 2 years of those 5 years, you don't want to average like 15 points per game because that's just going to leave a lot of room for people to try and call you washed and stuff like this when it's the most fucking Dr. Obvious that you're obviously older and at the end of your career. But you don't want to have that type of stuff, especially with the way social media is. They dragging that shit out, you know. Any more other news? They said Mark Cuban couldn't believe the Luka news. I texted Mark Cuban and I said I'm so confused. He wrote back, that makes 2 of us. Yo, somebody is lying! Somebody is lying! Somebody is lying! You're talking about people like Mark Cuban, LeBron James, who is damn near, they're not damn near, they are fucking multi-billionaires, bro. You're sitting up here telling me you did not know about any of this, bro. Who is lying? Bro, the truth is going to come out within a week, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm actually genuinely tired. That was the final straw right there. You're talking about, this is not even the coach of the Mavericks. This dude is the owner of the Mavericks. Yo, do you know what the owner, bro? Mark Cuban right now, with the snap of a finger, can shut down the entire Mavericks franchise and move to like the middle of southern South fucking Dakota, my nigga. Like, you're going to sit up here and tell me you did not know that was going to happen. Bro, who is lying, dog? Somebody is lying. I'm sick of this shit. And we had Danny Ainge did not know he was helping Lakers trade for Luka. He only had 30 minutes notice. LA was landing Doncic. By then it was too late. Somebody is lying, bro. You got a Kumpo was asked about the Luka trade and said his for all his dream is for all the European stars to go to the big market.
To the Lakers. I want Jokic to the Knicks.
Bro, that's the most random shit. Bro, Kumpo, what are you talking? I know what the title says, but bro, that's the most random shit. Yo, Jokic to the Knicks, bro.
I want all the Europeans to go to all the big markets. You know.
Wait, hold on. Does this confirm that Kumpo's going to the Warriors? Because the Warriors are a big market team. He just said he wants all the Europeans to go to the big market, right? Bro, Kumpo's going to the Warriors confirmed because everybody knows the Bucks are a smaller market team. Bro, this is amazing. Come right over. And then we've seen that, Luka crying with his trade. And then we got one last clip right here. Luka's message to LA fans.
What's up, Lakers fans? I'm in LA. Excited to meet y'all.
Hey, man. Hey, man. What do you guys think about everything that's going around the league right now? It is getting crazy.